is engineering, that is an IT. Now you are assistant section officer. Again you want to switch over to administration.
Yes, sir.
So, what is the philosophy behind this journey? Why do you prefer to be an administrative officer?
Sir, after my engineering, I joined TCS as a software engineer. So due to my some financial problems, I joined TCS. Then when I was doing my job at TCS, then I developed interest towards civil services. So when I assessed myself that while I have to prepare for civil services, I found that there would not be sufficient time while giving my time to TCS. So there is no sufficient time to prepare for civil services. So I decided to switch to one job where I could find the time to give my time to civil services. So that time was opportunity to present.
It is an opportunity. It is a stopgap arrangement only.
It's just one aspect. Another aspect is
ASO. It is a stepping stone, so to say.
Yes, sir. Majorly, primary motivate to join ASO is to prepare for civil services.
So you are going to office at 12 o'clock and leaving at 3 o'clock. That is why you are getting time.
No, sir. I go to office at 10:30 a.m.
Then
come at 5:30.
So why do you think that the post of ASO is a relaxed post in comparison to TCS? That is why you wanted to come here. That means you are here cheating. You are not giving justice to your work.
No,
according to you.
No, sir.
You yourself is telling.
Question will come like this.
You yourself is telling. I was hard pressed there, so I came here so that I will get time. How can I get time here? You are getting salary. You are supposed to work for 8 hours in a day.
Yes, sir. In TCS, I was working like around 10 to 11 hours in a day. So I was not giving my time to civil service preparation. That's why
You should not tell like this in interview. That in TCS I was awfully busy, so now I am really.
I was not doing justice.
Still then, but you should tell this thing in something other way.
Okay.
What is how nutrition is defined in home science?
Sir, nutrition is defined like the useful components in our food. That is to maintain our health, in growing physical health and mental health. So that will definitely be definitely one component to our social development. So when you are healthy, you will definitely contribute something to productivity.
What is position of India in nutrition, international nutrition chart?
Yes.
What is position of India?
Yes. Sir, there are some components under nutrition like malnutrition. So in malnutrition, we have child stunting, child wasting, undernutrition, then obesity. So in those components, we are lagging behind. Like in child wasting, we have 18.1% of children in around 0 to 5 years of child. Then child stunting, we have 35% of children in malnutrition, and in women case we have 61% in anemia cases.
There is ICDS, and
yes,
government has number of programs for
yes,
improvement of nutrition and all those things in ICDS.
Yes, sir.
So what is the problem in ICDS so that it is not improving? Nutrition value of Indians is not improving, or particularly in Odisha it is not improving.
Sir, I believe ICDS is on track, but we are lacking behind community awareness. Like the people are not.
ICDS is working since 2000. 1970. Yes. So forget over 7 years. From first 25 years, forget. Since the beginning of the century, if I say there is a good network,
yes, sir.
but still then it is not improving. What is the problem then?
Sir, major problem is first unaccessible to food. Like poverty is there. There is inflation is there, food inflation is there, so they're not getting.
ICDS is to provide those things. ICDS is to provide those things. Government has a number of programs. So ICDS, as per the network, as per the assignment, they are to improve upon that.
Sir, ICDS is doing its efforts. Malnutrition scenario is improving, but it will take some time to normalize.
During 100 years, it did not improve, and it is improving. Around 80 years.
Population explosion. So we're not, having sufficient resources which we supposed to give to malnutrition affected people. So yeah, we're on track, but definitely will take time to have a malnutrition free India.
Do we accept the nutrition or the poverty situation in Bangladesh is better than India? As per the assessment, world assessment,
Yes, sir.
They are improved, better than India. So do you accept?
Yes, sir, as the data says, as per Global Hunger Index, so Bangladesh is above India. So definitely there would be some cases like where Bangladesh is ahead of India because of that population is so much big. I mean,
Or there is
below-
intentional mismanagement of data by which Bangladesh is shown high and India is dropped down.
Sorry, sir, I'm not sure about that data.
You are not
management.
sure.
But I would say that India is on path to to progress in malnutrition cases.
What is the present position of Bangladesh so far as their civil war is concerned?
Yes, sir. So now
How it started and what is happening and how do you foresee what will be the consequence?
So in Bangladesh, violence has happened due to unemployment issues, particularly. Reservation of quotas in freedom fighters, under freedom fighters, they are giving quotas around 56%. So that is the main cause, unemployment, reservation quota. So students are protesting about that. So then the violence has gone up to that level where Sheikh Hasina, previous prime minister.
Why it got escalated? Student protest, it is happening in every country. It doesn't mean that one prime minister will flee away.
Sir, the major cause is reservation.
Major cause is
Supreme Court
reservation.
gave the decision, and after Supreme Court's decision, Sheikh Hasina also withdrew, kept it hanging,
Yes,
and for 5-6 days there was no violence, but suddenly it erupted. What was the cause?
Sir, I believe violence has reached that stage where it was not possible for the administration to take hold of that.
It was not possible, or the army was in
Or
hand in gloves with the.
knowingly it is
done.
exacerbated.
Army was also involved in this.
Why army was got involved?
Sir, army was in support of other opposition party league. So
what
that,
will
that might be some nexus between those.
between?
Sir, Bangladesh National Party and then Army of Bangladesh. So
But
nexus
the
between-
army chief was a nephew of Sheikh Hasina. But still then there is problem. So what is the undercurrent?
Are you reading newspapers?
Yes, sir.
Which newspaper?
One is PBD, sir, Political Business
Delhi.
and then another one is Prameya, sir, Prameya, Odia newspaper.
You are reading PBT and you are satisfied.
At least 1-2 newspapers.
That is the reason you do not know the cause of
Try
violence.
to improve.
Try to improve.
When
That
is your
not the
interview?
reason.
24 September.
So enough time is there.
Okay.
So try to find out what are the bonding issues nationally and internationally. What is the real background? When cross questions will come, you can better answer. Please.
I'll go through it. Please.
What is G20?
Sir, G20 is a multilateral organization where developing countries like India and other European countries, global South countries mainly, so they participate in that G20 summit. It is being happened in every year, rotation basis. So the major issues that happening around the world is being discussed there, like renewable energy, integration, climate
Only
issues.
discussion. Only discussions are made, nothing else.
Next, some agreements also, have been signed to bind some target within those agreements, like some climate issues. On climate issues, we have to be vigilant enough to reach to our Paris climate goal. So there is so much agreements.
Which is the recent country that has been admitted to NATO? Recently, very recently.
Sorry, sir.
You do not know. You are working in law department. How many OAS officers are there in law department?
There is not even single person in OAS.
What is the reason?
Sir, because the law department mainly focuses on judicial things. So OJs are ingrained in that department. So that's the main thing.
So you are not an OJS, you are doing their work, and OAS officer cannot do that work.
Sir,
You might be processing the file from the beginning.
Sir,
You might be initiated, you might be dealing with the legal file. OAS officer cannot.
Sir, the main reason is the rule of business of Odisha is saying that the law matters related to judicial matters are being handled by...
Just try to understand, you are a beginner. Suppose some legal views are required. some different departments of the government, they endorse the file to all department for their opinion. But there are some other issues. Why OAS officers are not preferred there?
Sir, OAS.
If OAS officers are not prepared, then why ASO? The legal assistant, they will do their work. If legal bent of mind is required
Sir,
there.
there is actually promotional post.
Have you analyzed? Have you analyzed?
Sir, actually there is a promotional post to OAS. There is no OAS officer there, but promotional post to OAS. Like even I am not background of law, but I will be promoted to that additional secretary level. So that is also.
No, you are a ASO, na common pool.
Yes, assistant section officer.
So today you are there, tomorrow you will come to some other department.
Yes, sir.
You have been recruited from that department.
OPSC,
No.
sir.
OPSC to law department.
No, not exclusively for law department.
Not
They have been
exclusively for law
posted.
department. I am telling that.
Department has assigned me.
Yes. So tomorrow you may be withdrawn and you may be posted in some other department.
Yes, sir.
But
That is the thing.
What he is saying, there is chance that one can be promoted. There are
promoted to additional secretary level, but
Additional ମାନେ ତାଙ୍କର ଲସ୍ ହିଁ ଲୋକ ହେବେ ଆଉ କେହି ହେବେନି
ସେ ଅଛି ସେଇଟା
ମୁଁ ସେଇଟା ପଚାରୁଛି what is your assessment?
ଗଭର୍ଣ୍ଣମେଣ୍ଟ ଡିସିସନ ଯେଉଁମାନେ ଟିକେ ଲାଣିଲେ ସେଇଟା
This is not within your competency to decide. Why are you arguing?
ସେ କରୁଛନ୍ତି ଜଷ୍ଟିଫାଇ କରୁଛନ୍ତି ଯେ ଦରକାର
No.
just give clarity, sir.
It is he is
Not
very
clarity.
he is an
ଛୋଟ ଛୁଆ
novice.
ସେ
I am
ଜାଣି
not
He is
a
a novice.
competent
He is a
officer to
novice.
take a call on that. It is up to the government to decide. ହେଲା କି
That the best answer is that.
ତମେ ଯଦି ଆର୍ଗ୍ୟୁ କରିବ there is no end to that. Who are you?
Sometimes
Chief Minister? ନା ସିଏ ପଚାରୁଛନ୍ତି କାହିଁକି ଦେଲେନି କାଲି ସକାଳେ ସେ କହିବେ ନାଇଁ ତମେ ଗୋଟେ ଲେଡି ଅଫିସର କାହିଁ ସେଠି ରଖିବନି ସେ କହିବେ ଯେ ଆକୁ କାହିଁ SC ST କାହିଁ ରଖିବନି that is up to the government. I am not the competent officer.
got the point.
sir, any
Do you, अच्छा ठीक है do you know about anything about SEBI?
SEBI, sir. Securities and
Exchange Board of
Exchange
India. So what is the controversy now relating to SEBI?
Sir, there has been allegation to SEBI chief Madhavi Puri. So allegation is like she had some offshore transaction with Adani Enterprise.
Yeah, that was in Hindenburg report. So that is not in the picture now. Recent some complaints regarding conflict of interest have come up. Are you aware?
Sir, issues related to corporate governance.
Not corporate governance. She has some conflict of interest. Suppose she is dealing with something, he is having official communication with them. He is getting some financial gain. See, this is the complaint. Are you aware?
Yes, sir. So conflict of interest mainly due to her husband has some.
No, now it has been complained by Congress that directly with her.
So I'll go through it.
Yes, you please go through.
Okay, gentlemen, you are working as an ASO in the law department. Just for our understanding, you will clarify what are the basic differences between act, rule, regulation, code. Just make us understand.
Sir, when any department initiates any bill, that bill is getting passed in through legislation, that becomes an act. I mean, after the governor signs, that becomes an act.
Only governor?
If any bill reserved for president also, then it after the sign of the apex authority, it becomes an act. Then under act, there must be some rules being designed by the concerned department with the help of law department and other department as it is.
So act is something different from rule.
Sir, sorry.
Rule is something different from act.
Under act, there must be some rules like to prescribe to it.
Yes. The operating.
it is a procedure, operating procedure.
The operating procedure is rule.
So yes, the rules and then laws and rules are there to govern the act.
Bills.
Sorry, sir.
Bill
कहे लगी.
bill act and rules
Bill
से
like
clarify.
some department.
What about the regulation?
Code.
Code, sir.
Relax, no problem. It is code.
ତମ ଏରିଆ ଏଟା law department କାମ କରୁଛ.
Sir, law department has the responsibility of vetting the act, like some kind of.
That's right.
Codes
That's
being
right.
implemented.
So then what is order? What is notification? Can you tell?
Yes, sir. After resolution comes into Odisha Gadget,
What is resolution?
resolution is the discussion, the recommendation of the cabinet ministers. They just the discussion points are there in the resolution, but after the resolution, there must be some rules and then codes that is being referred to as a notification. So after the resolution, the notification comes in the gadget.
Then notification.
Notification, sir.
Suppose the chairman of PSC is appointed. So whether it will be in the form of order or notification.
Appointed is it comes under notification, sir.
Notification. Suppose chief secretary is appointed.
Notification, sir.
Notification. Chief secretary is transferred.
Notification, sir.
Notification. So why it will not be order? It is
Sir,
not appointment.
Order is related to particular department related, sir. If any, between the department.
But it is internal.
Internal, sir.
Internal.
Internal work related to a department is coming under orders.
So some IS officers are transferred. There is a chain of transfer. So it will be in the form of order or form of notification.
If a transfer from one department to select other heads of department, then it will come under notification, sorry, for the public. So there must be some
associate, but
Okay.
ଆମେ କାହାର ଅଥରିଟିରେ କାମ କରୁଛି? Who is our supreme authority? Chief Minister
in government,
government.
Supreme authority is a governor, sir. In the name of governor, all administration work is being conducted.
Then how is Chief Minister there?
Chief Minister is the, de facto ruler, like the actual ruler, actual decisions being taken.
So what is the difference between de jure and de facto?
Yes, sir. De jure means nominal head, sir. Then de facto is the actual.
We derive everything from the constitution.
Constitution.
So as per this administration procedure, governor is the authority from which we derive our authority.
Yes, sir.
Isn't?
Yes, sir.
Okay. ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ଗୋଟେ ସବୁ ଥିଲା ବିଭିନ୍ନ ପ୍ରକାର ଆକ୍ଟ କୋଡ୍ ଅମକ ସବୁ କିଛି ଚେଞ୍ଜ ହେଇଛି. ଡୁ ୟୁ ହାଭ୍ ଏନି ଆଇଡିଆ?
No, sir. Sorry, sir.
ଆଚ୍ଛା. IPC କିଛି ଚେଞ୍ଜ ହେଲା?
Yes, sir. Now 3 new laws have come under.
What
They are new laws. Correct yourself.
completely new laws. Completely new laws.
Yes, sir. The modification of like IPC and CRPC. That is BNS and then BNS, sir. Bharatiya Naik Sanghita, Bharatiya Nagarik Surakha Sanghita, and then Bharatiya Saksharik Adhiniyam. 3.
कौन सब काहाको रिप्लेस करके रीनेमिंग हेले?
BNS, which is Bharatiya Naik Sanghita, is referred to IPC. Bharatiya Nagarik Surakha Sanghita to CRPC. Then Bharatiya Saksharik Adhiniyam is related to Secrets Act. Sorry,
Evidence.
Evidence Act. So
what purpose did it serve actually by doing so?
Sir, actually it's a move from the colonial era of having laws. The IPC related to colonial era, so you have to move from the colonial legacy. Second thing is in the new laws, we have some provisions regarding technologies like videography, online register of FIRs, zero FIR. So then another thing was to improve the conviction rate.
So how do you look at this change? Mane, it is a good thing or bad thing or what? They could have done this by amendment also, by incorporating some additional things or amending that thing. It could have been also there. IPC amended this, like the constitution they're amending, isn't it?
Sir, actually the motive is to bring identity, our national identity into that those laws. Since Bharat is the name itself, Bharat is associated with this. So the first motive is to bring, move away from.
Is not Indian sufficient? You got my point. India and Bharat.
Yes, sir.
Yes. What is the India is Bharat. Bharat is India.
Yes, sir.
Is it? To try to explain that.
Achha, my point. IPC was sir, ऐसे बढ़िया कुछ
IPC he is very good.
IPC was introduced in India in the year 1860s. So at that time it was one country. India, Bangladesh and Pakistan. So is it now prevalent in Pakistan and Bangladesh? APC?
No, sir. No, sir.
Has it been changed?
I'm not sure about that.
But you should be sure, you should see. The Land Acquisition Act. But now Bangladesh is following the same Land Acquisition Act in Pakistan, as far as my knowledge is concerned. Please get it clarified.
Yes, sir. But since India is our sovereign
Yeah, no,
country,
but the law has been made for the three, for one country, and gradually it has been bifurcated, trifurcated.
we should not interfere in that.
And you should see for your own knowledge. You should see.
अच्छा गोटे लास्ट क्वेश्चन करदम होउची गोटे आउटस्टैंडिंग हाई कोर्ट जजमेंट ओडिशा हाई कोर्ट रो जजमेंट पढ़ी किसी रिसेंटली गोटे आउटस्टैंडिंग जजमेंट
I must have come across, but
ऑल राइट